Today, we're going to break down exactly how you can make an income through a business on Shopify with zero money to start. And I'm even going to go as far as saying you can make your first 100K with what I'm about to show you. So if you want to understand the blueprint that it takes to get there, then stick around till the end of the video. First, I want to share with you some of my experience so that you know that my ideas here are relevant. Here is a store that we started about 5 months ago, and it has turned into a brand. As you see, it has picked up a bunch of momentum and has cleared over $250,000 already since its inception. I believe this brand will hit over $1 million by the end of the year at 20% profit margins, which will be amazing. And here is a brand that we've been helping scale with my team, and they will probably clear over $5 to $10 million this year, especially because Q4 is the busiest season. And I'm even gonna show you a brilliant example of a store live so that you can see exactly how it's being done literally right now. So let's break the blueprint into 3 simple steps that anybody could follow. So the first step is product and idea selection. And this is one of the hardest steps for people because people don't know what is selling out there. Now, the store example that I want to give you is called Lazy Pot Noodle. You've probably seen this on TikTok, and this is exactly what they've done in order to generate income without really spending any money besides on buying a product. So I guess I lied. You do have to spend a little bit of money, but that's literally nothing. You probably spend more than that on Chipotle every week already. As you see, these guys are posting an insane amount of content with this product. It's actually a brilliant product, and they've found a really good template to model. Now, how did they find this product? Well, they probably saw someone else selling it. So this is the first lesson here, is that finding products that are already successful in the market is a good idea. So for example, there's a tool called Shop Hunter that I love to use. And what this allows us to do is it allows us to find the top moving products right now. So for example, the soft cloud slides are really trending right now in Brazil. So that's something to note. Another hack for finding products for free really is simply using the TikTok made me buy it feature or search bar or hashtag rather on TikTok. This will show you what a lot of people are interested in buying right now. And, just browsing this for maybe 30 minutes will give you a great idea to start your business. For example, this little keyboard has 11 million views. Somebody is selling this and making a ton of money. So my best piece of advice here is do not overthink it. Find something that you think has the potential to be sold and judge it based on the numbers. Don't judge it so much based on your opinion. Of course, don't sell something that goes against your ethical or that goes against your moral compass. But if it's something that you see selling out there that you have some ideas on how to sell yourself, then go for it. Now, the next step is actually launching your idea. And this is arguably one of the easiest parts because Shopify luckily has a free trial that you can use with the link in the description. And after the free trial is over, the plan will only be $1 a month for 90 days, only using that link. So make sure that you're using that link in the description. It's also an amazing way to support the channel. Thank you. But as you see, you can use something like the Sense theme. It's a beautifully branded theme that converts really well, and it's absolutely free. So make sure that you don't overthink your store too much. Again, the product is the thing that matters the most. So make it clean, make it easy to shop, and you should be on your way. I hate to see people spending weeks on end creating their stores. I would say and argue that it shouldn't take you more than a day to actually launch your store. If it's taking you more than a day, you are overthinking this process, and it's gonna be really hard to actually see some results unless, let's say, you're building some sort of startup or something, right? Maybe you're a different tier of entrepreneur, but even then, I believe it's valuable to test things as lean as possible and get proof of concept as soon as possible. Now, along with this second step of launching your store, we'll also need to launch your product. Now, just again, I want to show you how this store, even though they're printing money, their store is actually super ugly. It does not look good at all, but it still converts because people just want the product. I mean, look at even their product images have some random branding on the product, yet it still sells super well. Now, the next step is literally launching your product via content. So either find your product through a supplier like CG Dropshipping, like Zendrop, or simply on Amazon and start making content for your product. Chances are you have an iPhone or some sort of camera you can use. If not, you can borrow somebody's. and start posting TikToks every single day, following what works. Again, you don't need to reinvent the wheel, and in fact, it will be harder for you to succeed if you're trying to reinvent the wheel. Of course, add your own creativity if you want, but follow the same templates out there that you see working. For example, this video from a few days ago has 25 million views, and it's just this guy making birria tacos in his college dorm. Just really, really intriguing, really engaging, obviously, and it's actually a really long video. It's over a minute long, so people stay and watch for a long time. So again, do some research on the products that you're selling and the content that's going viral for it so that you can recreate it in your own way and start making some sales. Then the third step is scaling and creating a brand out of it. I don't think it's smart to create a whole entire brand right off the bat. I think it's better to keep the risk low, not order any inventory, and try to drop ship your product if you can. But once you want to actually take it to the next level, you should definitely brand your product, private label it, maybe even look for a US manufacturer. I actually try to look up electric pot cooker, USA manufacturer, and there's a lot of search results for it. So you'd have to start calling people, making some moves, seeing who is actually willing to maybe drop ship this from the US. It's not easy, but this is the next step if you want to actually brand your product. Again, you don't have to do that, but that's a way that you're going to see more longevity with each product and scaling up. So how can you scale your results up? Well, start posting more. Start posting more content, maybe on new pages. Hire other creators that can make content on their own pages, maybe with an affiliate link. Launch some meta ads. Repurpose all of your content across all social media platforms, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, etc. And watch your sales just grow and grow and grow. If you stay consistent with it, I promise you there's really no way you can fail, especially if you've taken a data-driven approach. I even have an entire community dedicated to providing data, research, and education to up-and-coming e-commerce entrepreneurs like yourself. It's called Akemi Lab, and as you see, we post some incredible data here that is really going to help you. Some breakout TikToks so that you can get more ideas on what's trending, etc. You can find the link for that in the description. I'm extremely active in this community. I love it. And that's really about it for this video. I hope that you launch something. Make sure that you actually take action after watching this, and leave me a comment with what you want to see next or any questions that you may have about this video or this blueprint. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.